Hello everybody, this is a special video dedicated to this very rare smoke detector. So before I start the actual video, I just want to make a few notes that this video, you won't find any information on the smoke detector at all anywhere. So if you really want to find out information, you have to watch the video. There's just no information on it online at all, on eBay, nothing. So, well, without further interruptions, please enjoy the video. Okay, so now this is the SmokeMaster ionization smoke detector made by Security Engineering Incorporated of Clemens, North Carolina. It's new in box. It's probably one of the rarest smoke detectors I own now. Probably right next to that First Alert SA-120 with the red horn. But yeah, so the box has all the information on the front here. It's SmokeMaster ionization detector. The sides, however, do say fragile, delicate electronic instrument, and then the top also says that. This side has the model number on it, which is 74 APT, and this side has nothing on it. And the bottom has information from the company who made the box, which is Continental Corrugated, and this thing that I've seen, I don't even know what it is. But anyway, let's go ahead and open up the box and take a look at the unit. So, I guess I'll face around this way so you can see it. There it is. So take the unit out of the box, and you'll notice that it is pretty low profile actually. It's pretty thin. It's rectangular, which is unusual because most of the smoke detectors that they were making that weren't round at this time were square. So like the GEs and the smoke guards. The later GEs were rectangular, but those were the later ones that came way after this. So this one was made in February of 1977. It is dated, and as you can see, it includes the manual right down here and the mounting bracket. And the mounting bracket can go on, it goes on the front here, it goes on the back there through the little hole there, and through the front, and then this decorative nut gets put on like so. And that's what it looks like with the bracket on, as you can see. So, alright. So, this detector is obviously a hardwired model. I don't think there were any battery-powered models made, and if there were, they're probably like not even, they probably are basically non-existent. I mean, I didn't even know this existed, because I got this from a friend, and when he sent me a picture of it, I was like, what is that even? So, yeah. On the front, there isn't any horn sound output hole. It does have these series of square holes on the front here in the middle, and then on the side are little slotted vents here at the top and the bottom of the unit. And then on either end here there are little voids there. And you probably saw that that was a power indicator LED right there. It's on the side here, but it's not centered on the side like right here. It's sort of upward. And although it looks pink, it is red. You can kind of see there. And it is flashing very rapidly. So if I move it left to right here, you can see how it kind of is that strobing effect. On the back of the unit, you can see these two screws here. If you loosen those, you can actually remove the cover, and I'll do that in a minute. And then this large screw here is for the horn. And then on the back, there's this label here, which is the UL label. And if I can get the camera to focus. There. single and or multiple station fire alarm device, issue number 1270. And then here at the bottom, if I can move the wires out of the way, is the actual, the actual manufacturer information. So you can see SmokeMaster ionization smoke detector, model number 74 APT, sensitivity, and all that. Radioactive material, 2.2 microcuries of Americium-241. Date manufactured February of 1977. So, yeah. And I think I had noticed this before I got it, but it does look kind of more like a doorbell chime than a smoke detector. My phone will focus. Oh, this isn't my phone, it's an iPad, but you know, same thing. Anyway, it looks more like a doorbell chime, because if you like take, I don't know, take like one of those white box doorbell chimes and compare it with this one, you probably can barely see any difference, of course, other than the holes in the front, and it's a little bit thinner, but I just thought that was interesting. So now, I guess I'll take off the cover for you, show you the inside. So we first unplug it here. So if I remove the two screws at the bottom, that can give me access to the inside. These are old flathead screws. I'm trying not to tighten it too hard because I don't want the screwdriver to slip out of the screw and scratch up the base. Alright. Now, to remove it, you pull on the sides outward and the cover comes right off. And as you can see, there's not much to it. Here's the circuit board, which is a pretty big circuit board, but it's a pretty big circuit board, but there aren't very many components to it. There's a couple resistors down there, some diodes, ceramic resistor here, and a capacitor there, Mallory capacitor. I actually thought that was interesting. And this is actually the sensor right here. It's a very tiny little sensor. And there's really like almost nothing in it, as you can see. You look in there. You can kind of see the radioactive material. It's a little, hang on, this thing will focus. Let you see it. Yeah, there's the radioactive material. Right there, you can see it. And then, on the other side, there's looks like a post or something, I don't even know. Yeah. But now you can see it right there, the shiny thing right there, that's the radioactive material. So, there's a little hole at the top, not sure what that's for, and then the bottom sides are kind of, there's some vents on either side for smoke inlet, I'm guessing. There's a potentiometer right here, that must be for sensitivity adjustment. And then the horn is right down here. Now, it kind of does resemble an Edwards horn with the flat top here. However, the diaphragm doesn't have that little rivet that those usually have. It has sort of a indent there. It's not a rivet, but it's kind of an indent. So it's not like the Kobishi ones. However, it is made in Japan. I took it off, took the screw off the bottom here, loosened it, and on the back it says Japan. But other than that, there's no like brand information on who could have made this horn. So it could be security engineering themselves made this horn. I mean, you never know. But yeah. So I'll go ahead and replace the cover here. This is difficult. It only goes on one way because the screw holes here are kind of offset. So go ahead and focus that for you there. Alright. And now, one thing to just be alerted is that when I go to plug this back in, it will kind of go off for a second or two. It's not chirp, it's more of like a self-test or something. So, I will go ahead and do that, and I'll show you the front here so you can see the LED come on. That'll work. This kind of works. Okay, here we go. See? Kind of goes off for a little while. Okay, so now I guess I'll test it for you. Now, one thing, I don't really like testing smoke alarms that don't have test buttons, because as you probably already guessed, this one doesn't have a test button. But I just think it needs to be done because, you know, so let me get my matches. Alright. Oh wait, got something on my finger there. Okay. Okay, so let me... This is probably going to take more than one. Alright. See how fast it goes off. Really? Nothing? I really don't like this. I might have to edit this out. Come on. I'm just wasting matches now. Oh, wait. What's that? Alright, there you go. It kind of was a little bit delayed there, and it kind of struggled to make a noise. So, wow. Alright, so that was the test. Huh. Interesting how it kind of was delayed. A delayed sound. So, now I'll put the actual detector itself aside and get out the manual, and we'll go over that for a little while. So you can see right down here, SmokeMaster Owner's Manual. And on this side here it says model number. There are actually 3 different models they made. If I can focus here. Model number 74AL was the plug-in line cord type. 74AP was the direct wire type without interconnect. 74APT, which is this one here, is the one that is permanent with interconnect. Or they call it tandem, but you know, same thing. So now I'll open it up here, and there's some general information here, as you can see. So, and then here is some location information. Huh, that rhymes. Interesting. And what not to do. How to install the detector. Model 74AP and 74APT. There's a wiring diagram up here for single and interconnect. And then some fire escape information. And then on the back is maintenance. And they recommend testing it once a week. And the warranty information down here. And there's once again the logo for security engineering. So, also in the box is some mounting hardware here. Some screws that I guess are big enough to fit on an electrical box or something, I don't know. But anyway, so that is the SmokeMaster by Security Engineering Incorporated. Thanks for watching, and have a good day.